In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make an X in Figma. This is a fundamental skill for creating common UI elements like close buttons, dismiss icons, or interactive checkboxes in your designs. We'll go through each step carefully so you can easily follow along and master this simple yet versatile technique. Let's start by inserting our first line. To do this, navigate to the toolbar at the top of your Figma canvas. You'll find the line tool there, often represented by a diagonal line icon. You can also press the L key on your keyboard as a shortcut, which is a great time saver. Once you've selected the tool, simply click and drag on your canvas to draw a straight line. For now, don't worry too much about the exact length or angle, as we can adjust those later. A good practice is to hold down the Shift key while dragging to constrain the line to perfect horizontal, vertical, or 45-degree angles, making it easier to work with. Next, we'll change the weight of our line. By default, Figma lines usually have a weight of 1 pixel, which can be quite thin. To make our X more prominent and visually appealing, we need to increase this. With your line selected, look over to the right-hand sidebar where the Properties panel is located. Under the Stroke section, you'll see an input field for the weight. Try setting this to a value like 10 or 20 pixels. Experimenting with different weights will help you find what looks best for your specific design, but a thicker line will definitely stand out more. Now, let's refine the appearance by changing the start and end points to round. This small detail can significantly enhance the visual softness and professionalism of your X. While your line is still selected and you're in the Stroke section of the Properties panel, you'll notice an option for Cap. Click on this, and a drop-down menu will appear. Select the Round Cap option. You'll immediately see that the ends of your line transform from sharp, square edges to smooth, rounded ones. This makes the overall X feel less rigid and more friendly, which is often desirable in user interfaces. With our perfectly styled line, it's time to duplicate it to form the cross shape. The easiest way to do this is to select your line and use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+D on Windows or Command+D on Mac. This creates an exact copy directly on top of your original line. Alternatively, you can hold down the Alt key on Windows or Option key on Mac, and then click and drag the line to create a duplicate. Once you have two identical lines, select one of the duplicated lines and rotate it. You can do this by hovering your mouse near a corner of the selected line's bounding box until the rotation cursors appear, then click and drag to rotate. For a perfect X, rotate the second line by 90 degrees. You'll notice that Figma often provides smart guides and snapping to help you achieve a precise 90-degree rotation effortlessly. Once rotated, ensure both lines are perfectly centered on each other to create a balanced X. You might want to select both lines and use the alignment tools in the Properties panel to make sure they are perfectly aligned horizontally and vertically. For good measure, group these two lines together, Ctrl+G or Command+G, so they behave as a single object, making it easier to move and scale your new X. Finally, you have the option to change the color of your X. This is crucial for integrating it seamlessly into your design, or for conveying specific states, such as a red X for an error or a lighter gray for a disabled state. With your grouped X selected, head back to the Properties panel on the right. Under the Stroke section, you'll see the current color swatch. Click on this swatch to open the color picker. Here, you can choose any color you desire, use a hex code, or even sample a color from elsewhere on your canvas. Adjusting the color allows you to match your brand guidelines or specific design context. And there you have it, a perfectly crafted X in Figma, ready for use in your designs.